Did you know that before Dr. Maya Angelou became the world famous poet, she was a journalist in Ghana? But here's a personal fact about her. She stopped celebrating her birthday after the assassination of her dear friend, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., which transpired on April the 4th, 1968, which happens to be her birthday. I am Kortisha Yo'Londa Baker, and this is your Black Fact.
But Cortisha, what are your thoughts when it comes to honorary degrees?
When I think of honorary degrees, I had to do a deep dive because I love doing research, and I see that this started back in the 15th centuries in Europe with all the universities when they wanted to honor someone being prestige, as you stated. They wanted to give that back. As time progressed, according to Oxford University Press, they stated that they wanted the title to have more weight to it, to make it seem like it's more than just a certificate being given. So they look for the Latin root word of it, which is docere, trying to say that right, docere meaning to teach. So they're trying to say honorary doctoral is supposed to mean that we are giving them this honor because they're able to teach the subject that we are giving them honors for. Now, they do, I will say that those people that have honorary degrees from Chaz Boseman, Oprah Winfrey, they earn that for their mentorship. They earned the recognition, but they did not earn doctor, which comes with coursework, dissertation, and research.
So, what were your initial thoughts when you watched the documentary?
My initial thoughts were that it wasn't solely just Tyra Banks. She had a production team behind her. So anything that she had to do had to be approved. Even though this was her baby, when she started seeing things started to change and shift, she could have easily walked away. But the thing is, some people don't want to walk away from something because they're the ultimate price you have to pay. But at the same time, how long can you keep holding something over somebody's head? They make mistakes. It does not mean you did not grow from that mistake. So I'm just happy that he was recognized. And even though it was not from a college that is well known, but I am still happy that he was recognized from somebody did take a chance and say, hey, you deserve to get something because of the thing that you have done in the industry and the influence that you have had in this industry. In society, they want to put all of it into one category because they want to demasculate a man by saying you don't supposed to watch soaps, you're not supposed to watch reality, you're not supposed to go and listen to R&B, even though we had people listening to Marvin Gaye reboot and continuations. Mm-hmm. They keep saying, like for example, with King of the Hill, it is coming back in August in 2000 this year. And people on TikTok keep saying reboot. Reboot is not a reboot; it's a continuation. Mm-hmm. And with the reboot, it's basically erasing the original. It's starting over. And it's like people don't want it to start over. They either, if they're gonna do it, they're gonna continue to do it, or just don't do it at all, because it's not their obligation to go back to their families and say, okay, I did this and I'm going to give you all this money and stuff like that. No, we all have the same 24 hours. So they should have put in some work as well. And it's not an obligation for someone to go. You can help. There's nothing wrong with helping, but obligation and helping are two different things. Mm. So it's not an obligation for her to have to go back and give money, because just because we shared the same struggle does not mean we share the same income.
Red flag if a man loves reality TV.
No. I don't feel like it's a red flag. It's a green flag, a bright green flag for me, because that means that I can sit and have a conversation with you. You don't have to go in the opposite room. Like, oh, you watching that Real Housewives, I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to go in my room. No, it's a time that we can share and have a healthy debate with one another. And then this guy could be well-rounded, meaning he's in tune with his emotions and he's able to watch. And watching reality TV is just like watching sports. The only difference is one has a script and the other one does not.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But we know that when one scene, somebody gonna flip a table, the other one gonna flip a chair on the basketball court. So, and it's a time to relax your mind, because you don't have to think and you don't have to be you don't have to anticipate and be anxious about anything, because it's a time to relax. You're a hardworking person, a hardworking man out there in the community, and now you coming home just to relax and kick your feet up, and you just want to watch some nonsense reality TV.